What a wonderful morning for an auction. Welcome and good morning to this wonderful opportunity at 191 Rossmoyne Street, here in the heart of Thornbury. For those of you that I haven't had the privilege to meet, my name's Daniel Lassisi, here to assist you today, flank left and right, that will go into the crowd. We've got Stephen, Bronwyn, Michelle and Frank, the only silly people you see wearing suits on a Saturday. Now, very simple process for the auction today, but there are some formalities that I'll run through with you, incorporating, of course, the documentation expertly prepared by the vendor solicitor, including the contract of sale that one very, very lucky purchaser will have the rights and opportunity to sign to secure this home this morning. The vendor solicitor expertly prepared, as I said, Greenback Conveyancing, identifying the land formally as volume number 6534, folio 793, being lot 7 on plan subdivision 14234. Well, let's be honest, known to you, I am the local postman, as 191 Rossmoyne Street in Thornbury. I repeat that address because I know it's an address that are a number of you here today are hoping to go home and tell your friends and family that you were lucky enough to secure. As you would expect, all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings and the like, fittings and fixtures of a permanent nature, will remain with the property. We, of course, are calling for a 10% deposit with a very flexible settlement of 30, 60 or 90 days. Now, there are a couple of people here I know that have made alternative arrangements prior to today, and of course, we allow you to bid on those basis. The second part of the documentation I'm holding here, known as a Section 32 of vendor's statement, as one would expect, outlines that all basic services are connected, being electricity, gas, water, sewage and telephone. I was asked a little earlier regarding outgoings on the property. I can tell you Darebin Council sends you an invoice for around $2,500 a year, and Yarra Valley Water tips in for about $517. Now, of course, I have to read you the rules of today's auction. They are as follows: that the auction will be conducted in accordance with any rules and additional conditions made available for display before the start of the auction. The auction rules prevent an auctioneer from taking bids or accepting offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. You need to understand that, ladies and gentlemen. We're seeing a trend of people bidding at the last moment. Once I knock the property down, it is sold. I cannot take any late bids. Of course, the vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and does provide fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids, should I be so required to use one. And the words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply that, vendor bid. By law, I only, as the auctioneer, may make a bid on behalf of the vendor. Now, I've skipped through the formalities because I know that those of you that are here and been through several times to bid and buy have already reviewed the documents. They're a very, very straightforward document. They're actually the most straightforward document you can utilise to buy land and property in residential Victoria. So I'll just pause for a moment just to see if there are any questions, queries or concerns I could address in order to assist you to bid with confidence today. Are there any questions from anyone at all? I wouldn't have thought so, because we know what's on offer. It's a wonderful opportunity. You have to actually have a chat about what's here before we open the auction. We are set in one of Darebin's finest locations. Located, family-focused neighbourhood, only 500 metres around the corner to a choice of great cafes, steps to buses, playgrounds within a stroll, Penders Grove around the corner, Holy Spirit Primary, easy reach of both High Street, Thornbury, and of course Station Street, Fairfield in either direction for wonderful dining and shopping opportunities. Ready to move in, this wonderful low maintenance, perfectly rectangular block of about 429 square metres offers a wonderful single level layout. Whether it's that great lounge when you walk in, the separate central kitchen meals area, or that rear open plan dining and lounge that opens through those patio doors to that alfresco space. The rare opportunity that you have today is to secure a family home in the area with 2 living zones, plus of course your kitchen meals, and of course those 2 bathrooms with 3 great sized bedrooms, massive master suite you just don't see in homes of this nature, that's flanked by that wonderful ensuite. A full family bathroom central to the home, handy the separate WC, and don't we love to see a full-size laundry instead of those silly cupboards that you're trying to stick a washing machine in. Of course, ducted heating, split system cooling, storage shed, on-site parking, rounding off a brilliant opportunity for one lucky family today. Ladies and gents, you've seen the property. You don't need me to tell you about it. Whether you're looking for a perfect family home, maybe you're looking to add an additional investment to your portfolio that you may look to redevelop sometime down the track. Whatever your reason for purchase today, you are certainly spoiled for choice. Ladies, gentlemen, you've seen the property. You've reviewed the documents. You've asked your questions over the course of the last 4 weeks. I'm going to open up. I'm in your hands. I'm going to put it to you. What am I offered as a fair, reasonable opening bid here at 191 Rossmoyne? Where would you like to start? I don't mind where we start. You call out the number and we'll see if we get underway and sell a wonderful family home today in Thornbury. Did I mention how quiet it was? Pretty quiet. I know there's several of you here today. Put your best foot forward. I can open it. I prefer it's you. I'm in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Don't mind a slight.
1-2.
1-2. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your bidding. We're underway. Welcome along, and I hope you buy the property today. At 1.2 million at that level, we're going to rise to 25. At 1.22, at 1.2, looking for 25. Where are we? 25 at the back against you, sir. Can I say 5? At 250, drop the million. At 250, can I say? At 225, looking for 250 if you hit a bid and buy. I run a quick auction, make no mistake, I'll take it inside. At 225, we have a park the million for the moment. At $225,000 once. At 250 against you, sir, over there. At 50, 75, can I say 3? At 75, we have. At 70, round me to 3. At 75, right, make no mistake, here to sell today. At 75, great value buying. Would have expected to see a Mexican wave at that level. At 275, we have looking for 3.
1-3.
At 1.3 against you, sir, make it 25, can I say? At 1.3, 1.3 million once. At 1.3 million twice. At 1.3 million, 325. At 325, fresh bidding and welcome. At 325, we have, don't let me ignore you here. At 325, can I say 50? At 325. At 325, make no mistake, we're going to let her buy it on one bid. At 1,325,000 once. At 1,325,000 twice. 135, thank you, fresh bidding and welcome and best of luck. Good value, great value, blue chip property at 135. 75, I can say yes. 75 against you, say 4. At 75, we have to the right. At 75, do I sell it? At 1375 once. 1375 twice. 1.4. Did I say 25? 25 we have. At 25, make it 50 if you hit a bid and buy. At 1425 once. 1425 twice. At 1425.
143.
Oh, my voice won't last. I've got 3 auctions today. Can you hear it already going? Why don't you come with me to 145? 145? 1,450,000. At 1,450,000. Can I say 75? At 1,450,000. At the back, you're in at the beginning. At 1,450,000 once. At 1,450,000 twice. At 1,450,000 for the third and the final time. There'll be no late bids, ladies and gentlemen. At 1,450,000. Ladies and gentlemen, bear with me one moment. As you can appreciate, just going to quickly consult my vendors and have a drink.
I am too. I couldn't get it. It's definitely that time.
I can just go into the car to get a banana. Oh, I've got nothing to eat.
What do you think is what do you think is the smallest
Just confirming my bid at 1,450,000. I'll open the bid in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. If you are waiting to hear the auctioneer say we're on the market, we are selling. I can confirm and I can assure you, a sold sticker going on that board today. We are on the market. We are selling. I'm going to take rises of 10,000 to make it easy for anyone. I ask you, have a think about not how much you pay, but when you look back at the value of today, in a year's time, when you can't find anything like it, 2 separate living zones, ensuite, master suite, wonderful allotment, level, perfectly rectangular, move straight in, not a dollar to spend, at 1,450,000. I'll take a rise of 10.
We take a rise of 5?
Oh, come with me for 10.
No, only a rise of 5.
I'll take you 5. It's all Australian currency, I presume.
Yep.
I'll take it. At 1,455, I took it there. I'll do the same here. 1,455 or a good strong upbid. Why don't you make it 20? At 1,455, it's this point of the auction you have to stretch yourself. That's when you win. At 1,455, the bid's to my right. At
146?
146. Can I say 5?
No,
That buys property. That doesn't buy property. I can assure you. I'm going to ask you this. What's the cost of fuel? You're going to spend another 5,000 driving around looking for a house like this. It's cheap. Not to mention the coffees you buy that you could be having in your own patio at the back. At 146, I just want to give everybody the same opportunity. Look, I'm not making a joke of it. It is a big decision. It's a lot of money. But the bigger decision is, do you want to miss it? Will you find one like it? At 1,460,000 once. At 1,460,000 twice. At 1,460,000 for the third, for the final time. Do I have permission to sell, sir? You were with me earlier. There'll be no late bids. Do I have permission to sell here? Yes, thank you. I don't know if I have permission to sell here. It's a 50-50 bet, I think. Can I entertain you for 2.5? It might be their last bid, and you're going to miss it for 2,500.
No, sorry.
How do you value a property within 2,500 as your auctioneer? I can't do that. I've done over 2,000 auctions.
No,
I don't want to
we're
pressure you. I just don't want to see you miss it. I know you've been through several times. I'd love a lovely family to buy it at 1,460,000 for the final time, ladies and gentlemen. Say you're done. Do I have permission?
We'll take the extra 2.5.
162.5?
Yep.
Thank you. 62.5. Why don't you round me to 70? A good strong upbid. It'll make it their final. You saw how hard that was. Now's the time you got to dig deep. At 1,462.5.
465.
465. Thank you, sir. 2.5.
We're out. Thanks, Dan.
Have a think about what the interest rate is. 5%. Lock it in now. $2,500 is less than a cup of coffee, if I can speak, per month. Less than a cup of coffee per month gets you a new home. That's how you have to look at these purchases. At 1,465,000 to the left. Do I have permission to sell? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They're at the back. At 1,465,000 once. At 1,465,000 twice. At $1,465,000 for the third and the final time. At 1,465,000. I don't get another bid. I'm selling at 1,465. 1, 2, 3. Sold. Thank you very much. Boys, put your hands together. Welcome to you neighbours. My commiserations for the underbidders. And welcome you to hang around, ask our staff any questions, and we can assist you. That was another successful Noel Jones auction.
Yeah, please.
Thank you and have a wonderful weekend.
Come up, just think of us and get in touch.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for a
Thank
great
you.
lively auction, Daniel.
Thank you.
Matt.